Hello and welcome back to our challenge run of Lands of Lore. We are coming up to what I think is going to be a pretty brutal section. I've already replaced our armor because the enemies we're going to fight here will destroy it extremely rapidly. The weaker armor that we've put on will probably last, I don't know, seconds into our first encounter, but we will do our best, see what we can accomplish here.
Welcome. I have foretold your coming, and verily I welcome it. We, the nobles of Cortes, have long been at war with these evil zealots.
Hold thy tongue, you lying Cortesian freak. You know the rules well. The outsider must freely make a choice. Periodically, Kieran, we select a champion to choose our fate. You have been chosen.
If you agree to annihilate the zealots, the nobles of Cortes shall bestow untold riches upon you.
The Zeon tribe shall best any offer those weaklings make. When you succeed in destroying the pitiful nobles, our tribe shall call you Lord Kieran.
I have no quarrel with either of your peoples. Why would I wish to harm them?
Here are the terms, Kieran. The race which survives shall reward you handsomely for killing the others. You must choose your path.
I need more time to decide your fate.
When you have decided, enter the spear near the symbol of the tribe you wish to champion. You shall be spirited to the realm of your sponsor.
Alright, so we now must choose which race we will support and which one we will, I don't know, genocide for no apparent reason. But I guess that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to try to support the gnolls and destroy the Zeob so that we can have our magic levels increased. But I don't know, it's going to be more difficult, I think, than we want it to be. But we'll see. Alright, I want to start, I think, by going east. Because if I need to escape, that is where the portal is to leave. Yeah, this is already starting off very poorly. Oop, I don't want to be casting Spark, I want to cast Heal. I think our armor is going to be gone momentarily. And even against just like one or two of these guys, I don't like being caught up against a wall, because I want to be able to run away. I thought there was a second one. The fact that we still have our armor after fighting two of these guys is already a miracle. Yeah, in addition to just the challenge of fighting these powerful enemies with generally no armor or weak armor, the other kind of big difficulty is going to be without our atlas, without our map. It is going to be really, really difficult to find them all and see where we haven't been. The dungeon obviously has a very consistent pattern in its coloration. There's not a lot that helps to guide you and tell you where you are and where you've been. And then you have to kill every single one of them, so if there's something, you know, hidden around some corner that we didn't realize, we're going to be trapped until we find them and kind of scour the whole dungeon. That we will have to find that key, although that won't actually do us much good. Actually, maybe it will. I forget which one is which now. The dungeon, regardless of who you support, the dungeon all appears almost exactly the same. The difference, obviously, would be the enemies that are within the dungeon, and then the home world that we visit of the respective races. Let's see, let's do this way. Are in two separate locations. The locations exist for both, but if we go to the one of the Zeobs here, since we're fighting them, it'll just be an empty room, as opposed to the one of the Cortesians, which will have a portal. That'll take us to their world. Yeah, alright, that was... Can't believe it took so long. That's Pretty much as good as that has ever gone. I don't want to back up this way. I suppose I could use the Dark Gauntlet to move them. But in this case, I don't think it's going to do any good. Just immediate death. Yeah, hard to fight enemies like this with absolutely no armor. And I'm not going to put any back on right now.
The acid burned my armor.
Oh, come on. That's alright. I don't think we need to be alive anyway. Alright, let's see if we can actually rest this time. There we go. Alright. Now, you know, the big difference between here and, say, the White Tower is Mandible is not very good. Money is useless to us, but this is nice. We can put this in here, and we'll put these on for a few minutes. Bandit's Reserve I like. But yeah, at least in the White Tower, there's kind of a specific location, the 3rd floor, that is difficult, and it is a relatively compact location, whereas here it is constant. You know, we might get 99% of the way through this, and then suddenly we are going to be hit with, you know, just 1 or 2 of these guys trapping us somewhere, and we could end up being toast almost immediately. It really puts a damper on the day. And, oh, you know, if we get to that point where we're at the end and just searching, we're going to be kind of blindly going around corners and suddenly coming upon them. At first, we'll go nice and slow, but eventually, you know, when we're doing more of a general search, we won't have time to go quite as slowly. And if we get caught by a group of more than a couple of them, especially if they're hitting from multiple directions, we aren't going to have a lot of recourse to save ourselves. When I step here, there's a sound of something happening. I don't know what it is. I'm going to leave that here just in case something happens. I'm curious. I don't know what it is. This right here is probably the single most like robust gauntlet of these enemies, where there are 2 different sections of them ready to kind of pounce on us. And it is very difficult to draw them out. You know, you can draw out a couple here, but most of them will stay in and hide. So they all stay together, and you're constantly at risk of being surrounded by them. No, don't do that. Leave me alone.
The acid burned my armor.
Well, you don't have any more, so I think you're just gonna have to live with that. Frankly, it lasted longer than I really thought it would. And obviously we do have some other armor, but I'm not going to use our best stuff here, because once we do get through, we are going to need it in Castle Cimmeria, so we're just going to have to make do. Granted, there are some enemies that burn your armor there too, but it's much more infrequent, and we will hopefully be able to deal with them okay. I thought he was too far over to hit with the crossbow, but wanted to try. Alright. Hopefully. Alright. So, yeah, that section over there is very dangerous. And then there are more over here that hopefully we can just find. Oftentimes we can even just sleep right here because I really just won't come out. Not 100% true, but it's quite true. Alright, we needed this. Ooh, good. Alright, take that. Maybe once we take the key they come out. I don't know. But either way they came out and I'm happy about it. Now we can continue to retreat here. I got a couple of those guys. There are a bunch in there. There's like 5 or 6 maybe. Let's see. So there's still at least 3 in here. But I don't want to stand there and fight because I don't want anything to come up from behind us and attack us from 2 different directions because that will not go well. Shouldn't be anything else over here. I don't think. They do have a way of sneaking up on you. So let's go in there again and try to do a little bit more damage. Alright. We can hide up here. Let's see what happens. If any of them will come out. If not, maybe we can at least rest here. Feels crazy resting so close to these enemies, but they're gonna let us do it. Nope. Get some free shots in as they walk backwards. That got more dangerous than I wanted it to. Very, very, very little margin for error. Whoa! Hey, good to see you. Come again sometime. Or don't. That'd be fine too. Let's bring you back to life. You... I think that actually might have been everyone that was in there. Find out. Wow, not even close. Well, close. Alright, was that everyone? Wonderful. Let's see what they were hiding. Some dwarvish boots. Don't need those. Galenian plate mail. Not wear that for now.
Empty.
Keep that for Cimmeria. Alright, let's go this way now. I am slightly, too high, slightly more optimistic now that we got through that particular gauntlet. I don't actually think we need the gold key this time. I think we need the other key. Forget which one's which, honestly. Steel bracers. Ace of Dominion, Guardian. Dominion, again, I care a little less about, but the Guardians are great.
Empty.
And we can use Dominion. It's not useless by any means. Alright. So, we will find another selection of these guys. Go in this direction. Let's go this way first. Or not. Let's go this way first. Okay. I'm going to go left. And yeah. So, where am I trying to get to? Here. Alright, we have a chest here to open, which I think might hold an item that we want. Yes, this diamond.
Empty.
Now, not actually important. You can certainly get through to the end of the game without it. but I like to have it. That purple key we won't get till the end. There's this portal here. Nothing here. This is a chest, but also a portal. And let's go here. We also, I think, want to flip this switch. So let's start by opening this. Axe Butcher, which I'm certain is not very good. Oil flask that we don't need.
Empty.
Now let's hit this button, which opens this up. And if I open this, and then let's take this stick, put that there, step off. Ooh, what happened? Alright, and then we can open this. And we can leave this oil flask here to set that off. Alright, good. Gets us past those two traps. Oof. And what do we have down here? Another Guardian? Excellent. That is a good reward. Okay, so I think, if I remember correctly, if we unlock this on the first try, then it will function as a chest, possibly. But if we do not unlock it on the first try, then it works as a teleporter. Alternatively, it might just always work as a teleporter. So let's find out. Oh, that time it worked as a teleporter. Now, there should only be, I think, 2 Zeobs here to fight. But 2 is enough to be dangerous. So let's try to deal with them. Waited until I was at least ready to attack before stepping up there, but such is life. I think we don't actually need this ebony key. I think it unlocks this if we had been on the other side for some reason, which I don't know if you even can be on the other side, but we'll hold on to it just in case. Alright. And there's probably more on the other side of this door. I don't even remember. Yep, there they are. At least one of them. Alright, there's another. Alright. Good, okay. Alright, hang on a second. I'm just gonna go see what the dog's barking at. Alright, I believe there is a vicious and violent delivery person threatening us, which luckily she protected us from. Alright, now I think these guys are gone. Oh, maybe this is what I need the ebony key for.
The key doesn't fit.
Not the gold key. Oh, we just pick it? Alright then. And I think a teleporter that will bring us back to where we were. Alright, let's see if we can unlock this now. Crossbow Elena, that I don't think we want. Great Helm Nestor. Great Helm Nestor is not all that great. Wow, I can't believe we've largely filled up our inventory here. Do we get another plate mail as well? We did. Oops. Let's take this, put it with the others. And I will wear this for a few minutes. Alright, let's continue onward. We did here. So, where do we need to go next? Who knows? I barely know where I am. There's a spike trap. That's not pleasant. Anything up here? Alright, so obviously we've been here. This is close to where the big group of them were behind that secret wall. Give Bakata back his couple of hit points of health. I don't think there's anything over here. This is just kind of loops us back around over there. In fact, I think there's a Pressure plate, yeah, right there, that fires at us, so we don't need to go there. Let's head south. Actually, somewhere around here you can see... Let's try and keep our eyes open for it. You can see the pits up from Castle Cimmeria. Yeah, right here is one of them. So a lot of these you can actually see, which I think is a pretty cool addition. Really didn't have to do that. Do I care enough? Not really. We'll just get hit. Oh, maybe I should have. Let's keep it to just one. Wow. I know I don't have great armor on, but he actually does have armor. Still, 2 shots just of the fire breath is enough to take him out. This would be a really unfortunate time to lose all of our progress. Where'd that other one go? There you are. Let's see. Make camp and lay down to rest. Wonder how much of a camp we make in these dungeons during our genocidal war. Can't even decide if I should really feel bad about this, since they not only agreed to this, but basically required us to do it. There's definitely going to be a few around here. That, I think, is the way to the Zeob homeworld. It occurs to me I have yet to find the key, because I don't think the ebony key is to the Knoll homeworld. I don't know what to think about the fact that we haven't found a way in to visit them yet. I think we find it in the southern part of the world, but I can't remember exactly where. And again, I couldn't remember where we found the gold key either, and that one we came across easily enough. I think that was the only one here. Alright, let's rest. We have 3, so we'll give Paulson this for the time being. Where is our gold key? Put it in there, and yeah, this should be pretty much empty. Alright.
The key doesn't fit.
I didn't think it would. Oops. George's kite shield. Let's give it to you. Right, we already have one. We don't have our sweet dragon shield, which is stupid. Let's keep that one on, and we'll keep this down here with these guys for now.
Empty.
Alright. Okay, so we're over in the western section right now. We're going to move along the more southern section, which somewhere, and I'm going to have trouble finding it, there is... Ooh! Hey! That's what we wanted. But somewhere along this southern section is a secret wall. It's close to where we started, actually. And finding it is going to be very difficult. But, alright, so this goes back there. Okay. That, I think, loops back up. Let's go here. This should be right around where we started. And right here? Okay. Hey. Didn't actually realize there would be someone in here. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. We're just gonna do a little bit of cleaving, and then we'll make our way out.
Acid burned my armor.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why we gave it to you, so it could be destroyed. I would like it if this guy would die, though. That would be swell. Or if we could even just hit him once. Is it gonna come out? I hope so. There we go. Alright, so there's this niche here. I thought there was something in here, honestly. Currently just an empty niche. Well, I'm not overly worried about it right now. Now, that should be the bulk of the army defeated. So now it's going to be more of hunting down the rest. I would much prefer if you just were... No, you had that for so long. You were doing so well. Alright. Would you just stop already? Honestly. It's obnoxious. Ooh, nice shot, Picata. Alright, let's rest. So at this point, every kill we make might be our last. But there's no real way to know outside of going and talking to the gnolls. Let's see.
You have defeated our enemies, the Seals. We, the Gnoll people, thank you. Please accept our grateful offerings.
I don't like the creepy face he makes.
Wonderful. We must hasten into the heart of Castle Cimmeria to find the evil hag Scotia.
We get a stick and this key, which is much more important. I wish that... Yeah, I'm just going to drop this because we don't need it. The humanoid bone, Bannon's Reserve, and Ace of Oblivion, which is basically a Bannon's Reserve. Alright, so this purple key we're going to use in a second. Do we have any more open spaces? Well, we can put our armor back on now. Let's make sure that this isn't better than any of these. Same as that, and that's better. So I like having the golden armor on, but we will do that and then take this. Alright, we don't need a humanoid bone. Let's pick it up. We can use it to hold something down later. Oh, Valian's cube. I guess we'll bring it and leave it, but it'll just taunt us because we can't use it. Anything else we can equip? No. Okay, no more empty spaces. Good. So we'll just leave that. Actually, I'll leave this rock instead because this is a little more visible, so I like it better. There should be no more enemies. That's kind of the rule of this place. Let's go up here. Nope. Where the spike guy is. Yep. And then that's a wall. Right, around here, then left. Put in this purple key, and then we want this diamond. Good. Alright, so we will... Everyone's equipped. Good. We will end things here. When we come back, it will be time to finish our challenge in Castle Cimmeria. Until then, see ya.